Hello everyone. In this short video, I want to show you how to fine tune a language model using the OpenAI platform and the language models on OpenAI. So, fine tuning a model means given a particular input, you train the model to respond to that input in a certain way. It's just like a function. So, a certain input gives you an output. Okay, so I got this idea from taking Dr. Harvey Castro's course on artificial intelligence in medicine, and one of the things that they are big on is using AI for administrative tasks. Okay, so in his course, one of the tasks that are needed is called a patient discharge summary. Okay, so here I use ChatGPT to generate all types of fake data. So here is a summary that ChatGPT has given me. Okay, and I want to fine tune a model so that given a certain input, it will produce a document like this. Okay, so unstructured data, a paragraph, right? And it'll format the response this way. Okay, so in order to do that, the first thing you have to get right is the prompt. So it really boils down to you need to find a prompt that works good one time. So a prompt is like a set of instructions that explain how you want this particular interaction to to go down. All right, so in this particular in this particular instance, uh, I'm using a chat. So a proper way to format the uh, this particular way you have to pass the data in to format and to fine tune a model, which is in the documentation. But it basically takes on the pattern of a of a conversation. So you have a system, a user, and the chat gpt response basically. So here I just created a template uh, that I want to use in the prompt that says, you know given given this patient's medical history, I use chat gpt to generate all this. So just a patient that has these particular uh, um, conditions in their medical records, parse this information and put it inside of the discharge summary. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, and in order to do that, what I've done here is you just basically need to pass it instructions. So parse the narrative for the patient in backticks, and I use f strings to basically pass this entire uh, history inside here. So the actual object is going to contain all this data here, and summarize and create a report populated with the patient's data in this format, exactly substituting in values as needed. So here's the discharge summary template. So I'm saying take that summary and substitute in values like in here. So this is the template. Okay, and then what you want to do is for the so you're simulating a response from ChatGPT. So then you want to say this is the response that I'm expecting. So this valid summary, which is actually the valid summary of this first, which actually makes it better, is actually the summary of this particular uh, entry, which is right here. This John Doe. So this is a summary for John Doe. So given any input, it needs to parse out the values and create a discharge summary. Okay, so what happens is you need to maybe create a Python function that creates a data set, and basically this data set is generating a series of these prompts basically in here. Okay, so if I go over here, so these are basically the instructions. Okay, so you have an array of instructions that you want to pass into the language model. Okay, and so if we go to so I tried this 3 times, and actually the 3.5 turbo gives the best results, and we're going to see that here in a second. All three of these are successful. So basically, go to create. You select the base model. So the difference between this Babbage and DaVinci code here are going to be the way that the the training data needs to be formatted. So here with ChatGPT 3.5, it needs to be in the format of system message, user, and assistant. So that's what we will select here, and we just click here and upload that JSON ELF document, and it's going to basically it's going to run, and it's going to loop over all of those values inside of the list, and it's going to do that 3 times. Okay, so it looks like this last test looped over 3 times, and it works. So let's let's just test this out. I want to say let's get some information from ChatGPT, and let's create a new user if I can find it, a new history, and let's see let's see if that model can parse it correctly. So yeah, obviously I have a lot of history here. Let me see. Give me a new patient summary to test. No, patient summary as a paragraph. Give me a patient summary as a paragraph narrative. Perfect. Okay, so let's see. This is completely new. So this Emily Brown. Let's take this text here, and let's go to the playground, and let's say create. Okay, that's the assistant. All right, I don't want that. So create a discharge summary. And I'm passing that text, and I want to use the model that I fine-tuned, which is this one, this 3.5, and let's hit submit and see what happens. All right. I mean, there it is. So it trained it. I mean, it's doing a good job just for what it is, but this is all unstructured. Okay, so patient Emily Brown, date of birth. Uh, Maybe it doesn't tell her date of birth. So I have this temperature up. So that's another thing. So the temperature means GPT has the freedom just to kind of create. If I turn this down, I wonder what'll happen. It'll most likely adhere to only what's here in this description. But uh, we're talking about we have all the columns, categories kind of set in the format that we want. basically. So um, yeah, so I just kind of wanted to show, that's how you train a model. And this could be taken way further. I just wanted to provide a quick example today and show how we can fine tune a model. It's very easy in OpenAI. So this means you can create applications to fit all kinds of use cases. I mean, use your imagination. So again, that's I wanted to show you that, and hope you like and subscribe this video and subscribe to my channel at the Cloud Shepherd. I will be back with more videos in the future. Thank you and have a great day.